Speaks. Guest star, Maya, my cat. We're both very excited to be here today. So, first and foremost, I just want to say I'm sorry. It's been a while since I have posted anything. And there are lots of reasons for that. But this video is just supposed to be a little update on my life and how I've been doing and everything. And yeah, so let's get right into it. First and foremost, I just want to say that I am not sober anymore. I am practicing moderation and it's going really well. But that could be a very controversial decision to make. So, and I will make more videos on that. Also, I want to say I have a new boyfriend. I'm actually at his house right now, and he has his own house, so that's exciting, because my ex didn't, which is fine, not everyone has their own house, I don't, but, yeah, it's very, very, very exciting. I'm very, 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 very happy, and I'm crazy about him, and it's going really well, and, yeah, I'm super glad that things worked out this way, and yeah, I mean, I think it's important to be with someone in a relationship who respects you and who treats you right and doesn't like make you feel like crap. I think that's like a good standard to have. And I think Maya's just getting up to craziness. And I think that that's important, and I will make more videos on relationship advice, and trying to sorry, and I have no shoes on right now. And trying to like find your self-worth and stuff like that, because those are all really important things. And it's been a long journey for me, and I'm still continuing on with this journey. Oh my god, Maya, really? Come here. You're not part of this. But yeah, and I also currently have COVID. So that sucks. So I've been social isolating at my boyfriend's place. He's on a snowboarding trip, so and I brought Maya along, and I feel very much at home here, which is a foreign feeling for me, and it's been lovely, other than the fact of having COVID, although as you can see, I feel okay. I'm getting better, because I did get both of my vaccines, so my symptoms weren't ever really horrible, so definitely important to get your vaccine, and I'm glad that I got mine and made that decision for myself, because yeah, I'm feeling pretty good. I still have a little bit of, like, a few symptoms, but I'm not leaving this house or anything, and I'm not putting anyone else at risk, so it's important. I've been ordering my groceries, and yeah, haven't been leaving the house, so super important. I'm probably the happiest I've ever been, or at least I'm the happiest I've been in a long, 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 long time. And I think a lot of that has to do with, you know, my new boyfriend, but also just letting myself take time to self-reflect and journal and stuff like that. And just giving myself time for self-care. And I got a new placement, which is very, 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 very exciting, and yeah, for school, and it officially starts next week. It was supposed to start today, but I have COVID. Even though it's virtual, my supervisor and I were just like, it's better to start next week, and then she ended up messaging me and said that she has COVID now, so we wouldn't be able to start this week anyway. So, like, everybody has COVID. This new variant is just super, super catchy, and everybody seems to be getting it. But yeah, so new placement, work's going well. Obviously, I've missed some shifts now that I have COVID, but other than that, it's been going well. New relationship is going great. My old relationship, basically, you know, I don't want to get into details. Maybe I will in a future video, but also I gotta respect the person's confidentiality. So I'm not going to say any identifying, like, traits of him. But basically he did something ridiculous, something that I didn't realize he was even capable of doing. And it was just such a drastic thing to do, and very hurtful, and it made me basically get over him like in a flash. Like I was still holding on to a lot of sadness about it and emotions, and I was having trouble letting go of that relationship until he did this thing, which jeopardized me as a student. It jeopardized my professional career. I mean, he knew what he was doing, and it was definitely very malicious and cruel, and I'm really glad that he did it though, because if he didn't, I think I'd still have a hard time getting over him. Um, Even though he had so many negative traits, as I'm sure I do too, but his were kind of intolerable. I still would have been holding on a lot until he did this thing, and so now I'm like, oh, cool. I'm glad that his true colors finally came to shine, and it's funny. I'm not trying to play the comparison game or be petty, but it's kind of hard not to sometimes, which I'm sure a lot of people can relate. But my new boyfriend, he's 29, which is like 7 years younger than my ex-boyfriend. And he has a house, he has a car, he has a job, he has ambitions in life. He's fun, he's energetic, he has his shit together, and I'm just like, wow, I've really like upgraded and I feel really happy about it. But also, I don't wish any harm on my ex or anything like that, because that's just not who I am, even though he probably wishes me harm, because that is who he is. He's just a little immature. And although I can be immature sometimes too, but at the end of the day, like, I really don't wish him any harm. I also don't really wish good things for him either, though. I'm just neutral about it, which I feel like is a healthy place to be in, and it's how I feel about a lot of my exes. When I think of them, I just feel nothing, and I don't necessarily wish them good things, but I don't wish them bad things either. I'm just indifferent, I guess is what I'm trying to say. But then some of my exes, like, we're still friends, and I wish them good things, and blah, blah, blah. But yeah, yeah, so the loss of the relationship was really hard at first, and then as you guys have seen my video, maybe possibly of my month-long journey of heartbreak, which I'm really glad I posted that, because I think it could help a lot of people, because heartbreak is really difficult to get through, and I did it sober. I'm not sober anymore, but because I made the decision not to be. But during that time I was sober, and I'm still like super proud of myself for how long I was sober for. It was like a year and a half, and everything that I have worked through, and I've changed my relationship with alcohol, although sometimes I do still get too drunk, and I think that's part of this process of experimenting with moderation, is sometimes that's going to happen. Although I'm finding myself a lot less impulsive this time around, and you know, if I do make a mistake or whatever, I'm able to think about it and kind of reevaluate and have honest conversations and dialogue with myself, which is super important, as well as I'm still talking to my counselor and everything like that. And so that's also super important. I don't know if you can even, here I am. But what else? Yeah, so unfortunately, my grandfather, my papa, who I was very close with, passed away back in October, and it was really, really difficult. And obviously, it's something like I'm not gonna get over ever, because it's my grandpa. It was my only living grandpa. Yeah, that was really difficult. And so that was some more bad news, but I'm still managing to, you know, be happy and think of the bright side of things. At least my grandfather isn't in pain anymore, and he's in a better place, and yeah. But yeah, rest in peace for my grandfather. And yeah, I try to spend as much time as possible with my Nana, obviously when I'm not sick, when I don't have COVID, and we took a little break during the holidays, but usually I would try to sleep there at least once a week to keep her company, because now obviously my papa isn't there anymore, so she needs company. And yeah, the whole situation is very, very upsetting. What else has happened? Yeah, my recovery from surgery is going well. Obviously, I'm walking and everything, and it's still painful in my foot. I need to go to physiotherapy, and I haven't made that as much of a priority as I should be. I really need to contact somewhere in Toronto and go do physiotherapy because yeah, it hurts, and it's still hard to do certain things like go down and upstairs and go on my treadmill and stuff like that. Um, my weight is still like I'm still not happy with my weight, and I think that's a thing that's worth mentioning. It's also worth mentioning that you are beautiful no matter what size you are. And I realize that I just don't feel it in my heart of hearts, and I really want to get to a healthier mind frame about that, but also a healthier BMI because that's important for me, and my doctor has had conversations with me about it and everything. Luckily, when I did recover from surgery, I lost 10 pounds like that, like very fast. I lost 10 pounds because obviously I was walking more and not stuck in my room. So that 10 pounds like flew off. So I was happy about that. I've been trying to eat a little bit more healthier, more salads and fruits and vegetables and stuff like that. But I still have my moments. I still have my weaknesses like chocolate and Taco Bell. Anyone who knows me knows I love Taco Bell. So I still have my weaknesses for junk food, and I'm trying to work on it. I'm trying to practice moderation in my eating habits as well. Um, but yeah, this has just been a little update on everything that's going on in my life, or most things. I probably forgot something. But yeah, I will be making more content soon. I think one of the things that has stopped me from posting videos is the fact that um, I am practicing moderation now and I'm not sober anymore. And I feel like a lot of people are gonna look at me and be like, oh wow, like that's not good, which I understand. But I'm really not being dysfunctional about my relationship with alcohol this time around, which is important. And yeah, even if you go back to one of my videos, I said, am I an alcoholic or not? And I even said in that video, I've never really felt a connection with that, with being an alcoholic. And for me, it was always binge drinking that was an issue, and kind of episodic alcohol abuse. But now I'm kind of monitoring it and not letting it get out of control like it has in the past. And also, I've noticed when I drink at home, I'm fine. But when I go out, that's when things get a little crazy, out of control sometimes. And that's when I need to learn to pace myself a bit. But I will make more videos about this, about my moderation journey, about mental health stuff in general, and I want to continue helping other people, hopefully, and kind of getting more of an audience for my videos. Also, if you're new here, you probably don't know about my old YouTube channel, which I lost access to because I don't know my password, but it is CornRebel29, so if you want to check out that channel, I recommend you do, because I think there are a lot of useful videos on there about topics such as borderline personality disorder, which I have, topics such as anxiety, social anxiety, generalized anxiety, etc., depression, a lot of videos about those kind of things, as well as videos about dialectical behavioral therapy, which is the most efficient treatment for borderline personality disorder, which I do. I talk about my sessions and group therapy. I've talked about that on that channel, so feel free to check it out, but I have no access to it. I cannot add any more videos. I cannot delete cringy videos that I might have posted in the past. I have no way of editing anything on that channel. So I do suggest you subscribe to this channel for more up-to-date videos on mental health and everything in between. I'm going to be posting a video on here, and it's a review of the new Sex and the City spin-off show and just my thoughts on it. And yeah, so like randomness as well as mental health, as well as, the channel is called Sarah Speaks for a reason. I'm just going to speak. And hopefully I make other people feel less alone in the world, and I can provide some kind of help for you. And yeah, message me if you need to talk. Comment, like, and subscribe to my channel if you'd like to see more of this. and hit that notification button, and you will get new notifications for when I post new videos, which I will try to do more often. But yeah, as usual, I wish you all the best and take care of yourselves. Bye!